making pepper roti. But can you guess whose kitchen I'm in?
She's here with Matthew's Guyanese cooking.
So guys, this is Matthew. I'm in his kitchen. I'm going to be showing him how to make pepper roti. He's always heard about it, now he wants to taste it. So I'm going to give him a lesson in how to make it.
I'm really excited, guys, so we're going to get into the recipe now.
Okay, so Matthew, these are the ingredients you'll need to make the pepper roti, right? So here we have the potatoes that we boiled in salted water, lightly salted because we'll salt after. And you want to mash it up as fine as possible. We'll need some extra salt, minced garlic, some chopped bandanya or culantro, some finely minced or chopped onions. Here we have wiri peppers.
We had to put our little Guyanese twist on it.
Right, or you can use a scotch bonnet or habanero. Yep. We have some grated carrots, and we have here some geera, which is roasted cumin seeds that have been grounded into a powder. And you'll need a little bit of oil to saute.
So Natasha, we have to address something. I noticed that you said potatoes, but we don't call these potatoes.
You call them aloo.
All right.
Okay, so I'm gonna add the ingredients and you'll help me stir.
Perfect.
So to your saute pan, go in with a little bit of oil. So I'm going to go in with the onions first. We're going to allow this to cook for about a minute. Let it get soft and let the sweetness from the onion come out. Okay, so once the onion has been going for about a minute, you're going to go in with some minced garlic.
And of course we didn't add the garlic in with the onion because we don't want it to burn.
Right. Now I'm going to go in with the peppers, the bandanya, and the carrots. Okay, so all you have to do now is just saute this for about 5 minutes, let the carrots get tender. And the reason why we're sauteing the ingredients is so that it adds more flavor to the pepper roti.
And this smells really good, guys.
And if you wanted it like really spicy, you add more pepper. And you can even make this without putting the pepper, but then it's not going to be pepper roti, it'll just be potato roti. Okay, so that looks perfect. So let's take it off and cool it down slightly. Okay, now add the sauteed mixture to the potato. I'm going in with the geera. So we're going to go in with a little bit of salt because we lightly salted the potato when we boiled it. And mix, and then we'll taste and adjust. Okay, so now we need to go in with some cheese, and you can use your favorite cheese, but in Trinidad we like using the New Zealand cheddar cheese. And you're just going to mix that in. Now some cheese can be salty, so that's why we don't add too much salt. You'll always taste it in the end. So Matthew, the next step is we have to roll out 2 paratha loyas. Now guys, the recipe for the loyas, it's on his channel and we'll link that for you all. I also have my recipe, so whichever ones you guys want to use, that's fine. Both works really well. So just open it out to the size of your tower. You don't want to go bigger than your tower.
The worst thing is having the edges of the roti fall over the tower.
And if you guys didn't want to make paratha, you can just go to your local roti shop and buy 2 of the loyas.
There's always an easier way to make things. Alright, so we're done rolling out both of our loyas.
Right, so we need to get our tower and put it on a medium heat. While that is heating up, we'll put the filling in and spread this out.
Okay.
So we're going to put enough of the filling to cover, but you're going to leave like a small border, 1/2 inch, because we'll need to seal it with the other roti. And you just want to spread that out evenly. And make sure you guys taste your filling to make sure it has enough salt before you put it. Okay, Machi, now you have to put the other roti on. And guys, when you're making this, try and don't use too much of dry flour because it will prevent it from sticking. So you want to press down, get all of the air out so that it compacts and you know it doesn't fall apart when you have to turn it.
Okay.
So now you're going to put this on your tower, but just put a little bit of oil on the tower. So you just want to lightly grease it just to make sure that the roti doesn't stick or burst. And we're cooking this on a medium low heat because the roti is raw, so we'll need to make sure that that roti is cooked properly.
And it fits the tower just perfectly.
Perfectly, yeah.
Now once you get it on the tower, you have a few seconds just to go ahead and
smoothen it out.
Smoothen it out a bit if it needs some smoothing out.
Right.
This one.
Okay, so when you put it on, allow it to cook for about 2 minutes, then flip. And we're going to oil or butter, or in Trinidad we use golden. But we don't have golden today, so we're going to be using
some unsalted butter.
Some unsalted butter. Okay. So you can go ahead and butter that side. So once you've oiled that side, flip it and oil the other side. Okay, so Matthew is using his hands to turn the roti. If you're a pro, you'd use your hands like Matthew. But I suggest using the dabbler if you're new to this. So guys, you see that beautiful brown color that it has? That's what you want. Now we need to take this off and we're going to allow it to cool down slightly and then we'll cut it into segments. Okay, so you just cut it to the size that you like. You can cut it like a pizza or you can cut it into squares.
So I've seen people cut it into squares, so I'm going to go ahead and do it in the square shape.
Okay.
And I hear that nice little crisp?
Yes. So guys, all you have to do is repeat this process for the rest of the dough balls.
And of course we'll have all the ingredients and the measurements down below, so this way you can see how much dough and how much filling we made to put this all together.
And if you wanted to triple, double or triple the recipe, you can, or if you wanted to just make half of the amount, you can. You see how good that looks? So good.
So Natasha, we gotta go ahead and give this a taste for them.
Yes.
So guys, I just tried Natasha's pepper roti and it was amazing. It was my first time and I really enjoyed it.
I think those wiri peppers really gave it a different taste.
It definitely did. It tastes a lot different than one of those Scotch bonnet peppers. So it was a really nice change. So if you guys want to play around with it yourselves, you can go ahead and do the same thing.
So Match is going to be eating all of this pepper roti. Maybe he'll freeze some.
Yep, I definitely will.
So make sure guys, try the recipe. Let Matthew know if you like it. Leave your comments for us down below. Make sure to like, subscribe and share this video. And we'll see you guys another day. Bye.
Bye guys.